Greetings everyone, this is Spin, and welcome back to another episode of my Bloody Pulp Fiction walkthrough series. And in today's episode, we will be playing through the level Swampgas. Last episode, we escaped from the bar full of cultists, took out the beast, and now I'm on the road once again.
This bridge looks perfectly safe to cross.
And what do you know, we got ourselves another pit stop. Last episode we had to change our flat, we got the tire replaced, and we're back on the road, but once we solve one problem, another one pops up. A problem with the bridge. Now our destination is the Nut House in the Carnival of Terror. It's closed, but we're gonna trespass regardless. It's only 3 miles away, which means we're getting pretty close. So, let's take a look at the bridge and assess the situation. So as we can see, the bridge is facing the wrong direction. We could easily flip it over, but if we try to...
No power.
No power. So you know what that means. We need to take a detour. That's right, we're gonna take the swamp as our detour. So be careful to the right, we'll have a cultist. Not just one, but 2. And safe to assume that they're the ones behind the bridge sabotage. So, but we always have a backup plan. So we're gonna hop on this boat here and go for a ride through the swamp. See some sights and smell the swamp gas. And would you look at that? We got a gator over there. You can see an owl in the little tree there. And to the right of us is a boat full of cultists. Now they're not going to pull the trigger on us just yet. I'm going to get my TNT ready for them. And let's pay them a visit. Oh my god, look at these idiots. I'm right here. They're trying to take a shot at me, but none of their shots are landing. Look at y'all wasting all the ammunition. Well, we've done it last episode and we're gonna do it once again. Strike! And that ain't the last of them either. We got one over here too. Now if we go over here through the swamp, too much swamp that way. That's right, Caleb, there's no way we're gonna go through there. Now we need to get onto the boat here. The thing rocks up and down, so trying to get the timing on the jump here is a bit iffy. There we go. Grab some TNT, and look at that. I was gonna say they were oblivious, but I guess they caught wind of me. Pretty quickly, I would say. But now that we're in here, let's send a message to the Cabal.
I live again.
That's right, Caleb lives again. And he will continue to live once again. Now over here we'll have a very big house in the middle of the woods here. But before we go any further, we'll have this little area here that has a little cloak. It's non-usable, so I don't know why it's even there in the first place. And some spirit armor, which is more useful, much more useful, but we're topped up on the spirit armor, so we could pass on that. We'll have a zombie guarding the porch here, and we need a fire key to enter inside the premises. And here we get some napalm ammunition and a real big fish. Look at that shark. You can tell what the profession of this household is. A couple of zombies around the front yard. And we'll have some aerosol spray.
I like my hands bloody.
Caleb likes his hands bloody. Now over here is where the fire key will be, but be on guard. I have to take care of the fanatic who is guarding the dead corpse, who has the fire key. So now that we have the fire key, we can enter the house. So, let's make ourselves at home.
Home, sweet home.
Home sweet home indeed, Caleb. But unfortunately, we have some intruders. Some unwanted guests. Such as this guild beast right over here. So, we're gonna have to do house chores, play as landlord, and pest control. Because we got several things to take care of in this household. Oh. Another dead part of the family. Since she's dead, let's do the laundry for her. And while we're at it, let's recreate a little scene from Psycho. Well, 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 would you look at that. Two cultists in the shower together? No telling what they were doing in there. Oh well. Best to leave that to the imagination. So in here is our first and only secret where Freddy Krueger keeps his wardrobe. Is some Tommy gun ammunition. But let's take a look into the kitchen area. Don't get jumped by the zombie on the right there. So let's go in, but be careful. Stay crouched. There's a cultist on the left here. Alright, he's scurrying off somewhere, but that's not all. We have one to our left and right. Oh, we got the jump on me. Now I'm gonna get my voodoo doll out here for this next part. You cannot throw TNT through the window, but you can use hit scan. So I'm gonna take care of some of these cultists that are outside the backyard. And there's Cujo over there. Alright, he's gonna be playing around down there. What's cooking, I wonder?
Who wants some, huh? Who's next?
Rat burgers. Take care of that cultist that's scurrying around over there. Let me throw some TNT here. That took care of the cultist from before. Well, I'm feeling pretty hungry. Let's get cooking. Whoa! Went a little too hard on the cook time there. Let's see what the fridge houses. Maybe they'll have some leftovers. And what do you know? A life essence. Uh-oh. Sounds like that guild beast wanted that life essence more than I did. Oh well. He needed to cut back on the calories anyway, so... Let's go outside through here and clear out the backyard before we advance. There's a couple of cultists on the other side. Use the trees to your advantage. You can either use the flare gun or the voodoo doll to your advantage here. It burns indeed. Now we have a guild beast all the way up there. Let's see if we can get him in one hit. Too high. There we go. He shoots, he scores. We gotta put Cujo down too. And that cultist while we're at it.
Cujo?
That's right. Put down Cujo. If there's anyone for the job to put him down, it's gotta be Caleb. Now that area leads to the moon key. The area on the front porch and the backyard requires the moon key, so let's backtrack a bit and get it. It's on the upper floor of the house. So I have to go back inside, go through the kitchen area, and onto the roof. I have to go into the room where we picked off that gill beast.
Pay attention, son. This is for your own good.
Oh, yes, indeed. He's seen better days, but at least he has good taste in video games. Alright. So we're in here. And the moon key is in this next room. But I'm going to do this real quick with the remote detonators. You'll see why. Yeah, you have gill beast on both sides of the hallway, protecting the moon key. Now that we got the moon key, let's head downstairs and into the door. The moon door. Yeah, so I have a Tesla cannon cultist. Stay crouched down. And say you're running low on health. Just hit this button, the buzzsaw will get the cultist, not the cultist, but the fresh cuts over there. And now we got the spider key. And now that we've fulfilled our house chores of both landlord, pest control, and house chores, let's move on to the next area. Back into the swamp. Now get your TNT ready. Lots and lots of zombies. Now we'll have some more in the this next portion here. Now over here is the guns akimbo. We're going to use this real quick, and you'll see why in a second. Get the flare guns out. And we grab the Tesla cannon. So one of those cultists dropped the Tesla cannon. I'm glad he dropped it, because we're going to need it. And over here we'll get to see Jason making quick work off screen of his victims. Good to see a rolling head. While he's busy spilling some blood, we got some blood to spill on our own. We're not done just yet. Yeah, this map has a lot of horror references, which is pretty neat. Oh, get back here. Now here we have a bunch of zombies. And that ain't all, we got gill beasts to awaken too. Alright, get them all, line them up. Alright. We hear some cultists from afar. I'm gonna get the napalm launcher for this. Basically bake this boat full of cultists. And we got more over to the right. Look at the napalm launcher again. Didn't expect the napalm to hit the TNT instead. But we're gonna need the napalm launcher once again, because once we get the I key... Dang, I'm off on the aiming today. We'll have some gargoyles, and our reward for that is a flare pistol. So now that that's been taken care of, let's advance. Now over here is where we'll open the eye door. And looky here. The first and only phantasm in this map. Alongside the bloated butcher. Now if we go in here and break these barrels, we get a doctor's bag. And here is the normal exit. Now normally we would break the window, jump down, and exit the level through here. But if you jump down here, you have no ways of coming back up. You need the jump boots, and we don't have that. So instead, we're going to go over here, take care of the gill beast. And there'll be another one here. So we're going to go through the swamp once again and into the woods. The secret level lies within the woods. So, let's go through. Jump down this ledge. You are doomed. Are we though? Are you really sure we're doomed? Not with Caleb around, but we'll see. And then we go over here. And there it is, the entrance to the secret level. And we'll have these vines to deal with. They're not that threatening, but I like to... They count as the enemy count. Alright, and just like that, let's exit the level. So yes, that is Swampgas. It's a pretty big level, fairly sized I would say. It's not as big and complex as Cultists of the Corn from last episode, but it is a very good level, I would say. You have a lot going for it. You have a lot of horror references from Cujo, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, as well as Psycho. A bunch of references, and of course, this next level is going to be a reference to the Evil Dead. So, it's not a long one. I mean, the next level isn't, at least, but this is a very nice treat. I like the woods aesthetic here. It reminds me of episode 4 of Blood, which is one of my favorite episodes. Now, it was I pretty much enjoyed it. Combat was not too difficult. You had the cultists, but you had more gill beast than anything else. And of course, you had a lot of distance between you and the cultists to help keep the fight distance. That's where the voodoo doll and the flared pistol come in handy. Next episode, of course, we'll have the secret level. Where look forward to doing that one. It's not going to be long, but it'll be a fun one regardless. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.